Greetings, Voyager families. I am Quinn Showalter, and I am the new gifted facilitator at Mill Creek Middle School and Lexington Trails Middle School. I'd like to do a few things in this presentation. Number one, I want to introduce myself and give you a little bit of my background. I'd like to discuss some logistics and details of how Voyagers is going to run this year, including schedules and things like that. And I'd also like to discuss Voyagers class and how it's going to be the same or different from last year. First of all, I've been teaching since 2005 in the USD 232 district. I've been teaching 7th grade science for that time, and I was working at Monticello Trails Middle School, so this is my first year in special services. I have 3 rowdy kids. Christian's in 6th grade at Mill Creek, Stella's in 4th grade at Riverview Elementary, and Lucy is in 1st grade also at Riverview. I have one very kind and patient husband. He is a nurse supervisor at St. Luke's Hospital. I grew up in Arkansas, riding horses, competing in gymnastics, and reading constantly. I was in the Gifted and Talented program. That's part of where my heart for the gifted student comes from. I feel like these are my people. I enjoyed the challenges and the opportunities that I was able to participate in through the REACH program. That's what my Voyagers program was called. I also know that my parents were instrumental in getting me the services that I needed as a gifted student, between enrichment programs, grade skipping, higher level math courses. So I really have a heart for those parents that are trying to get what their kids need to do well and succeed. So I see my role as a gifted facilitator as one who is providing enrichment for your child so that we can meet his or her unique intellectual needs. I am an advocate for your child with teachers and staff, and I also am here to provide support for teachers as they work really hard to meet the needs of a variety of students, but specifically the unique needs of gifted students. I am new to this role. I'm not new to gifted services and I'm not new to teaching, but I am new as a gifted facilitator. So try to be patient with me. I will for sure make some mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but you can know that I will be very, very committed to your student and your child and their unique needs every day, trying to do my best to meet their needs. All right, here are some basics about scheduling. A lot of people have had questions just about how things are going to work this year. I won't do any pullouts until August 25th. The schedules for first quarter are in the email that I sent you with this video link, and if you're going to put those in your calendar, just know that you need to put them in pencil because sometimes changes can occur because of unexpected occurrences, things that go on at schools. My pullouts at Mill Creek will be Tuesday, Thursday, and some Fridays, so that's when I'll be at Mill Creek. On Mondays and Wednesdays and every other Friday, I'll be at Lexington Trails. So the expectation for the student when they're being pulled out of class to come to Voyagers is they wave and communicate to their teacher and say, "Hey, Mrs. or hey, Mr., I'm going to Voyagers today, just a reminder." And then go back and meet with that teacher during your seminar time, during your 9th hour. The teachers are aware of the Voyager schedule. They get a calendar every month, and they get reminders the day before you're going to be pulled from their class. But it's always just a nice reminder to say, "Hey, here I am. Don't count me absent. I'm going to Voyagers." I will not do any pullouts if you have a MELT class, seminar, or compacted math. You won't be pulled from those classes. Our classroom is room 407, just right by the library. In case you're a new 6th grader, you may not know where we are, but we're in the same spot. If you're a 7th or 8th grader, same place. The calendars are on the door, and they will be in student agendas next week. I will be updating Blackboard. I will be updating Blackboard every other Friday, so you can, and I'll send a couple of reminders just to, as the year gets started, to remind you to check Blackboard for updates. But every other Friday, updates about what's going on in Voyagers, so you can stay up to date, know what's going on. And I will also be sending out remind text or email alerts. If you want to get text alerts, this will not be every time that your child has a pullout. It'll just be for special events. If we're doing something special and they need to bring a jacket, or if we're going on a field trip, or if they need to remember to bring something, then I'll send out a text alert. Parents and students can sign up for this, but I want students to make sure it's okay with parents before they sign up. But you will send a message to 81010, like that's the phone number that you're sending it to. The message, like the text that you're sending, is at G8HHC, and that will get you signed up for text alerts. Or if you don't have a smartphone or don't want to get text, you can get email alerts. If you'll just go to this website, down here, go to this website and you can get alerts through either email or text that way. So what will Voyagers be like this year? Some things are going to be the same. We are going to do a mock trial. We will have independent projects, and there will be some other things that are the same about Voyagers this year. There will be some new things as well, some mini units that you didn't do last year that will be new this year. And some things will be determined by the students' goals and or student interests. So there are some things that I don't know. I don't know what they're going to look like, because I really want to make sure that the students are getting an individualized instruction based on what their unique needs are. Our first quarter focus will be on student strengths so that I can get to know the students, student goals, independent projects, a brief but spectacular presentation, and working on becoming an autonomous learner. Our second quarter focus will be on finding a mentor or an authentic audience for projects and things. Working on IEP projects. We have some mini units in second quarter and speech and debate. Second semester, I am still working on this. I've got 5 million ideas, still need to narrow them down and kind of iron them out. And then they will also be based on what students need. So I'll get back to you on second semester. You can reach me at this email address. Again, I'll be at Lexington Trails Monday, Wednesday, and some Fridays, and Mill Creek on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and some Fridays. So you can check the calendar for those dates. I know Mrs. Mawson and I are very excited to get to work with you and your child, and we look forward to next week when they finally get to come to our class. Thanks. Have a great day.